Hello, people. I hope everyone is doing well. I was inspired to do this video today. Wanted to go over some things that I feel that can help people. Um, we had a beautiful ayahuasca ceremony this last weekend, and just had some spectacular things happen. One of the big things that I see and that I hear from people is how to let our past go, and why is it so hard? We have to understand that when we've been hurt in the past, it's our identity, it's our pain, right? If I were to sit here and ask you, on a piece of paper, write down your trauma, write down the things that caused you pain, but when you put it on that piece of paper, give it to me, and when I take that piece of paper away, all your pain, all that history will be gone, and you won't feel it no more. If you sit there and think about it, chances are you won't give me that paper, because that's your pain. That happened to me. I'm not going to give that up for anyone. I deserve to have that pain. That's the way we view it, regardless if we want to understand it or not. Right? So the reason why it's so hard to let go is because we're only seeing the pain side of it, the downside of that past, that trauma. So you already got that down. It's hardwired, which is why that emotion keeps coming up, because every time you think about it, the chemicals in your brain, they release these chemicals into your body to relive that moment again. And think of, you do that over and over and over, it becomes habitual, subconscious. You're doing it naturally, not even thinking about it, because it's your pain, it's your identity. Well, what if I told you to make it easier to let go is just the quality of questions to ask yourself? Because if you already know the downside of it, what good did it do for you? Who are you today because of that pain? How did it make you evolve? How did it make you stronger? How did it make you change? These are questions that you literally have to ask yourself and answer. Because if you just, I know. No, think about it. Because if you don't have that neural network start kicking in, you're not going to have your little epiphany. You're not going to be able to understand, here's the trauma, here's the downside, but you know what, here's the upside. So when you start equaling it out and start seeing that it's a neutral thing, it was something that had its both positive and negative, it makes it much easier to let go. And it takes some practice. It's not going to happen overnight, because you're always going to revert back. Oh, but they did this, or she cheated, or he cheated, or this, or that. It all has its purpose. And it served its purpose, because look who you are today. Again, how strong are you? What beautiful things came out of it that you're able to give someone else? What kind of person do you know that you don't want in your life because of that situation? There's so many different things. Each individual is going to be able to come up with their own different answers. But the most important thing is, what are you doing from this day forward? Because that's the only thing that's important. If you want to talk about it in an energetic way, for those that can understand more, all you have is right now. This total vibration and frequency of energy of what we really are, its true substance, is all that you have. And if you're subjective, just keep on bringing it to the present moment, right? It's like coordinates. That's why Nassim Haramein calls it, they should be space memory, not space time. Because every single incident in life that occurs are coordinates within space time that are forever there. Every single thought, every single action, every single word, every single everything. They're forever there for all of eternity, which means the absence of time. On top of that, science shows, because we're always changing, we're always evolving, and I'm a different person from when I started this video. That's how crazy it is. That's why the body changes every, 9 months? You have a whole new body, internal organs, external body, right? But because we're different people right now, from the time that trauma occurred, you're viewing that memory, bring it to the present moment, but you're viewing it from a different person, a different state of mind. And science proves and shows that when we think about that past, we're altering it. Like 50% is made up. That's crazy. That's insane. So that means we're dwelling on a past that half of it's made up because of the person that we're right now, viewing it from this viewpoint. And if everyone is living by that past at the present moment, they're subjectively programming themselves to experience a life they think is normal, but it's not. So I know it may be a little challenging to understand this at first, but as long as we keep seeing the past or anything as one-sided, you're not going to get over it. Even in the present, if someone does something mean to you today at work or on the highway or whatever, same thing. We immediately focus on the bad things. Just like if I ask if you have 10 great things, one bad thing happened, what do you focus on? Case in point, we're conditioned to believe that and understand that and to think that. All I'm saying is the quality of questions will determine how much peace you have in your heart. It'll be challenging at first, but as you continuously think about this, something negative happens or undesirable, okay, what's the opposite then? How am I going to learn from this? How's this going to help me? Help me who become? You start to balance things out, and all of a sudden, you start to develop that peace that you're wanting, that harmony, because the law of vibration, whatever you put out comes back. Yin yang, right? Like if you're putting things and people on pedestals, something's going to be coming to bring you back down. If you're putting people in the pits and whatnot, someone's going to bring you back up, to get you to try to be that equilibrium. It's the nature of life. So anyways, I just wanted to make this video, and hopefully this is able to help someone at some point. Feel free to send me any inbox messages. I'll be more than happy to elaborate on it. And just remember, there's nothing outside of you. The way you're seeing situation is coming from your own energy, your own consciousness, whether it's talking or thinking bad about someone, and it will come back. We're in a new time and era. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Love, light, and peace.